Hello there, welcome to Saber Duel Gaming, where we always take the high ground. And welcome back to another one of our WWE2K23 MyGm mode streams. I know, I've literally just done one of these, was it yesterday? The day before? I don't know. But really, recently. So why am I doing it again so quickly? Well, I'll be honest with you, there was two reasons. First of all, you're going to see me doing these quite frequently at the moment because, one, we are on the march to WrestleMania and WWE has blown the stakes through the roof by doing all kinds of things to keep things spicy, interesting, playing mind games with the fans, quite frankly. Making us think they're giving us the wrong thing, but then giving it to us, but then maybe something else is in the works. It's been chaos, and we're going to talk about that whilst we play. Also, I am currently, as far as this game works, you can see up in the top right-hand corner, 5 out of 10 Hall of Fame trophies. 10 out of 10 is what basically completes... is basically what completes the game. And I want to try and complete... Make 3 superstars very happy. Okay, that's nice. I want to try and complete this before the new game comes out, which is less than a month away. Eek. So, yeah, I want to try and finish this off by doing that. I don't want to leave it midway, but once the new game comes out, ain't no one going to watch... that want to watch content from the old one. So that's why, one, I want to try and finish this season, give it a completion, and two, we got to talk about the wrestling that's going on and the build up to WrestleMania. So let's crack on. You might notice it's a new season and I have got some new wrestlers. It is totally bizarre because at the end of a season you have to basically, you lose most of your stars. You lose most of your talent. And you've got to start again from a new draft. So we have got an entirely new roster. Our WWE champion and our United States champion are still Cody Rhodes and John Cena. China, who should be our, either China or Trish Stratus, I suppose, technically, who should be our women's champion. You lose all legends. You don't have legends. Apart from the ones that you've put in as standard wrestlers. So I'm going to have to wait for one of them to appear back. I will get them and put them back in. Tag team champions totally went by the wayside towards the end of just before WrestleMania anyway. So we're going to crown some new champions at the first pay-per-view. And yeah, that's where we're at, guys. It is chaos. It's a whole new fresh start. And we are starting by getting some new women into the mix. I am going to play as Nikki Bella versus Nikki Ash. Almost a superhero. It's the weirdest, lamest catchphrase ever. It's going to be a very new roster. We'll get the intros out the way first. And then we're going to have a little talk about last night. WWE held a pre-WrestleMania showcase. And it was like going to the theater.
Almost a superhero, Nikki A.S.H.
This is such a bad gimmick. It's the worst. So, let's talk. In the words of Cody Rhodes, what do you want to talk about? Well, this showcase last night. Interestingly enough, the sort of the panel, the intro panel, like you'd sometimes see on the PLE pre-show, consisted of a few people, but specifically interesting, we saw CM Punk, who it seems is going to be doing commentary for the WWE going forward, and we saw one Big E Langston. Big E of the New Day, who we have not seen in a long time. Just this hint that he could be coming back. Maybe, maybe not. But it was great to see him on our screens again. And as much as it was by far and away not the biggest news on the night, it was definitely worth throwing out there. We did also see we saw Rhea Ripley come out, do a little bit of a spiel in preparation to a match against Nia Jax, before she was joined by the man, Becky Lynch. Now, Becky Lynch has already qualified to be in the Elimination Chamber, with the winner going on to challenge Rhea Ripley or Nia Jax at WrestleMania. The build to this, the hype was, in case there was any doubt, because I think a lot of people had speculated that was going to be the match anyway. They reiterated multiple times that it would be the first time ever, which is always a good start. A match that we've not seen before is always a really good, and I don't know if it's actually for the first time ever, but certainly on a big show. Well, it's a big show. But they built it up. They talked about it being about Mammy versus the man. Becky made some awkward puns about she talks about Mammy always being on top, and Becky Lynch is gonna teach her how to be a bottom or something like that. And I was like, oh my words. But I think this is the match that was already speculated. The only downside to this is it kind of said, well, that makes it a given that that's going to be the win. That's going to be the match. But WWE has recently shown us that nothing is necessarily a guarantee. So who knows? Maybe it's not a given. Maybe Becky Lynch has got to endure a fair bit more before she gets to face Mammy. But it definitely built up hype for her. It definitely showed that there was intrigue in it. It got me. I was not remotely excited. I wouldn't say I wasn't interested, but it didn't seem like an exciting match to me. It just seemed like a match between two members of the roster. Two very good members of the roster, but not WrestleMania main event type stuff. But they did a very good job of building this up, so thrill. Triple H had also done a little bit of a spiel talking about, how WWE's developed and stuff, blah, blah, blah. All good, fine. But let's be honest, the real reason for all of this was because of the two men's world titles. The facebuster. The fact that Cody won the Rumble, he pointed at Roman Reigns, and then after that it seemed like he was just handing that title shot over to The Rock, which seemed very odd. Oh, boom! That's got to be it, surely. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Nikki Bella with a win. Yeah, very much felt like he was just handing that over, which seemed weird. Just weird, and like it didn't make any sense. And then, you know, that turned a lot of people against The Rock quite heavily. Because there was rumours that he was pulling backstage weight. And that might be the case. But this really threw things. It started with Seth coming out. Because his title was sort of pegged as the lesser title, very much so. There'd been beef between him and Roman Reigns about all that. And it started with him coming out talking about the title, and he wants that answer from Cody Rhodes. And then Roman comes out. Roman Reigns comes out and calls him, you know, the secondary champion, how he's the real champion. But Cody let his opportunity go. He didn't pick when he should have done. And now he's going to pick. And he teased. And he said he picks The Rock. Well, there was a mixture of cheers and boos, for The Rock came out, and he looked like he was uncomfortable, like the boos, like he was surprised by them. He was trying to get the fans on board, but they weren't going for it. But I don't think that was the case. I think he was well aware of what was going on, and he was acting. Who would have known? Maybe this guy should actually try Hollywood. And, I know he's actually... I do know, by the way. And boom. It all sort of switches. He starts talking about the Cody crybabies. Doesn't matter whether you like it or not, you will respect it. This is the biggest WrestleMania match, him versus Roman. He gets it. Who thinks the Roman's going to win? And there was some cheers. Who thinks the Rock's going to win? There was nothing but boos. Who thinks this is the biggest WrestleMania match of all time? There was nothing but boos. Well, it doesn't matter what you think. He shows the family tree, and then out comes Cody, and he literally calls this bullshit. Yeah. Only he says the full words. He basically says it is not down to Roman to pick who fights him. He won the Rumble, he gets to choose, and he chooses Roman Reigns. There was talk about Roman saying, look, you don't get it, this is a done deal, this is happening. And it was acted so well as if this wasn't a wrestling angle. He eventually gets quite personal, makes comments about, he says, you're old news, you're second best just like your dad was, or something like that. Then, of course, Cody responds by saying that Roman's grandparents would be ashamed of him. Then The Rock is like, if you're talking about his family, you're talking about mine. And he slaps Cody in the face. And Cody's pulled back. Everyone's separated. Seth Rollins runs over and is getting in The Rock's face as if he's disgusted with what he's seen, as if that wasn't scripted. There's backstage altercations where Triple H is saying, well, Cody's made his choice, that's the match. And The Rock walks past and starts swearing, full-on swearing, and basically says, you need to fix this. And they're very much making it clear that The Rock has sway, that he's bought partial ownership of the company, that he's on the board of directors. CM Punk makes comments that Cody Rhodes should have slapped The Rock, and that's what he would have done, all this sort of stuff. It's created a really unpredictable, oh, what a takedown, a really unpredictable feel, not just for WrestleMania, but for Elimination Chamber. There's speculation that there could be a tag match, that we could see Rock and Roman together. What was quite interesting as well was we actually saw The Rock and Roman leave together, but Roman walking behind The Rock, as if it's not clear, maybe The Rock's the head of the table. So There is a lot to think about with this. There is so much to speculate over. I don't think it's clear cut yet what we're getting at Mania. And I'll be honest, for the first time, I'm actually fine with that. I'm enjoying the ambiguity. I'm enjoying the uncertainty. It is genuinely feeling like one of the most interesting, uncertain, unpredictable WrestleManias of all time. Whoa! Pin here. 1, 2, 3. Ricochet. Impressive win.
Here is your winner, Ricochet.
So anyway, plenty to think about for the build to WrestleMania. But for now, I'm going to get back to focusing on what we've actually got going on here. With this being the sort of season premiere, we will do a full-on all 4 matches. This one's sort of set up as in a backstage brawl. Booker T, by the way, was a former US champion back in WCW and I think in WWE as well. John Cena with this attack. This inexplicable and unprovoked attack. It's not an unprovoked attack at all, is it? It's like a setup match, but that's what we're calling it. We're calling it an unprovoked attack. Oh! Double axe handle there. Oof. Whoa, big shot by Booker T. Booker T, a very much underrated wrestler for me. Let's see if we can make this work. I don't know if we can. Can you jump off there? Come on. No. That's disappointing. Oof. That should easily be able to be a jump spot, shouldn't it? Oh, what a suplex. Booker T picked up. Oh, slammed through that table. And then power bombed onto the steel chair. Jeez, that looked horrible. Booker T. Is he going to follow him? Yeah, you joining me up here, dude? Throws Booker T straight into that steel shutters. Ooh. Booted. What the hell? Turns him around. Oh, no. Booker T's countering, it looks like. Sit out slam. John Cena looking for a hit and run. Looks like he wants to get away from it after what he's done. Apparently in the new game there's a lift there. In 2K24. Here, there's a lift that you can go down. Oh, here comes Booker T. Oh, takedown! What a counter! John Cena locks on the STFU. Oh, counter. John Cena counters Booker T. Picks him up. Oh, my goodness. Power bomb. Splash. How the hell is that not the end? Boot. Turns him. Oh. Big power bomb. Hello, Iconic Death Dealer says, hi, I just subscribed, love the commentary. Thanks, dude. I appreciate the compliments. How are you doing, man? I was actually doing the stream because I was having a little bit of a talk to give my feelings about the WrestleMania showcase thing that happened last night. So I thought I'd do a little bit of MyGm mode whilst I was doing that. But definitely thank you for the subscription, mate. Booker T with the win. Iconic says, I'm good. I'm glad to hear that, man. I hope it's been a good day for you. Are you a wrestling fan yourself, or more just a gaming fan? Okay. I'm gonna go random on this one. Robimus Van Damus. Iconic says, how about you? I'm good, thank you. I've been in work all day today. So, I'm home now. Had a little bit of a snack. Gonna do some gaming here. Then later on, I might be watching a good friend of mine, the Gaming Lord 04, on his channel. So, if you ever make your way over there, you'll sometimes see me in the comments. And then later on, I might be actually doing some either NHL 24, doing a sort of career playthrough as the Mighty Ducks, or maybe a little bit of Destiny 2. Haven't decided yet. You both. Well, dudes, if you're a fan of wrestling and gaming, you will definitely like my channel, because although I do a lot of different games and retro gaming, especially reviews and stuff, I do tons of wrestling. And half the time, mate, when I'm doing the wrestling streams, we just chat about the wrestling that's going on. So it's like an informal hangout, just chatting about wrestling, not just the wrestling games. So it will be an absolute pleasure to have you here, mate. Braun Breaker making his debut here. Iconic says awesome. You got any favourite wrestlers, mate? I do watch other wrestling apart from WWE as well. I keep tabs at least on AEW, TNA. Not so much Ring of Honor or Japan too much, but I have my finger on the pulse of wrestling, I suppose is okay to say. But yeah, have you got any favourite wrestlers, legends of the past, current superstars? Feel free to throw them in there, let me know. Who knows, I might even be able to sign some of them in the game for you if I get a chance later down the line. Van Dam hooks the arms. Oh. Who needs a pedigree when you've got that? Rob Van Dam, oh, he misses the moonsault, and it turns into a hella German suplex from Braun Breaker, son of Rick Steiner, nephew of Scott Steiner. And yet apparently his surname is Breaker. Who knew? Why WWE won't just give him the Steiner name? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's hold off a sec. Oh! What a splash by Van Dam. I think I'm going to enjoy just giving these two a feud with each other. Taking it in turns. Wrestling as one or the other. Because they have got some moves. And another splash. Oh, Rob Van Dam. Oh, whoa, countered. Bron Breakker. Oh, Van Dam counters. Boot. Breakker. I do hope Bron Breakker makes it up onto the main roster soon. I think in light of stuff which I'm not going to get into on this channel, Brock Lesnar's potential match with monkey flip. Brock Lesnar potential feud and match with Gunter could well move over to being Gunter versus Bron Breakker, which I would be all in favour of. I think Bron Breakker is awesome. I think that would give him an awesome debut up onto the roster if he started and went straight into the Intercontinental title, maybe won it right away even. And I think for Gunther, it wouldn't be the end of the world if he lost it. You'd just take 2 weeks off, come back and instantly challenge whoever's the world champion, really. Clothesline. Clothesline. Oh, he gets hit with a clothesline. Ducks. Oh, my word, Spanish Fly. Rob Van Dam. Whoa, 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 Bron Breakker with him. Flip up. Van Dam underneath. Can we get a 5-star here? Boom, lands it. Hooks the leg. Is this it? 1, 2, 3. And a clear, decisive win. Bit of a shock win for Rob Van Dam. Putting Bron Breakker out to pasta in his first match. Hot damn. Well, that is the first show of our new roster. As with all these streams, I am going to play through 4 weeks worth of Raw, and then the pay-per-view I'll do as its own stream. Oh, I'm glad that's a rivalry. It's like I'll enjoy that one. Iconic. Okay, Rock, Randy Orton, RVD, Cody Rhodes, Lita, Trish, the 4. Is that the 4 horsewomen? Yeah. Let's say I'm going to get on to the next thing and then I'm going to give you my thoughts. So, The Rock. I like The Rock. The Rock's fun. I wasn't so keen on The Rock being taking the spot with Roman Reigns, but it doesn't look like that's what they're going with anyway. And the fact that in that thing last night it looks like The Rock's going heel, that's the best version of The Rock. I love bad guy Rock. It's so cool. Randy Orton I like. Randy Orton's really good. Rob Van Dam I absolutely love. As you can see, I just played as him there. Cody Rhodes, absolutely love. I actually got to see him in over here in England last year. During the tour. I was lucky enough to actually get a signed poster of him as well. Trish Stratus, icon. 4 horsewomen. Yeah, loved them. I'm actually a big fan of Charlotte Flair. I think it's really underappreciated what she does. I know a lot of people sort of see her as being, oh yeah, but she just gets giving all the titles and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, for a reason. She's damn good. Okay. Whoa, why is he saying sorry now? I was meant to say yes. Damn. Okay, let's have a look at managing roster. So I needed to get either Trish Stratus or Chyna to give the women's title to, because one of them should have been the champion from last time around. Oh, there she is, Chyna. There we go. So, we are gonna, let's give, I'm glad that Rhodes is finally fighting. Yeah, I'm glad for that, mate. I think that's, I think it's the right choice. It is definitely the right choice, in my opinion. We'll give Nikki Ash the charity match. Okay. We are going to go with a... Can we do Fatal 4-Way? Triple threat. We're going to make sure the women's title is defended. We're going to put Chyna, Alexa Bliss. No, do you know what? We're just going to make that a one-on-one. Because they were the women's tag team champions. Let's make that for the women's title. Make sure it's crowned, treated with a bit of respect. I'm also a huge Alexa Bliss fan, by the way. Absolutely love her. Just... She's amazeballs, for lack of a better term. Call out. John Cena can call out Booker T. And we can have... Logan Paul calling out Cody Rhodes. Adrenaline in my soul. Something, something, Cody Rhodes. We will have... There you go. We'll put interference on. Make it Kevin Nash. John Cena's another favourite, Alexa Bliss as well. It needed to be a cage match or a street fight. I mean, yeah, I can see that. The only downside with a street fight would be it allows the bloodline to get involved a lot. But a cage match, I think, would be really good. Yeah, either cage or Hell in a Cell. Something like that. There we go. I'll have another one with some interferences in. Hell in a Cell. Yeah, I think that'd work. Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci versus... What the hell? Stone Cold and Booker T. Okay. Let's book it, Sam. Yeah, I think... I mean... You could argue that match doesn't need any bells or whistles, but if it is going to be Roman's end of the reign, you want it to feel epic. And I don't think it needs shortcuts, but it does. It needs to feel like when it ends, it's like a complete just wow factor.
1, 2, that's 3. Bring it.
Ricochet and Nash rivalry. Okay. This one I'm going to simulate and just see how it goes. But then we are going to play out the other ones.
1, 2, that's 3. Bring it.
Yeah. Not exactly shocking. Oh, we've got a rivalry. Okay. Okay, I'm alright with that. And he's got a Booker T. John Cena rivalry. Right, this one is going to be a table match. And this time, I'm going to go with Braun Breaker. See if we can give them an equal number of wins. Well, here's an interesting one for you, mate. Who would you have, assuming it goes Cody versus Roman, and that's how it stays, who would you have fight Seth Rollins? And do you still think The Rock wrestles at Mania? Who's he fight?
Tables match. Making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds.
Iconic says, I've also got my own channel. Give me a second, mate. Do. Okay, mate. I've given it a subscribe so that I can check it out if you do any streams when I'm around. Says Rock versus Seth. Do you know what? I mean, I'd be all for that. I mean, how better to prove that Seth's title isn't the backup title, the secondary title, than to have him beat The Rock. He beats The Rock, and it is a top title. I don't care what anyone says. So, yeah, I'd be all for that. And I actually think Seth would give The Rock a much better match than Roman would. I wonder whether it's better for now them doing The Rock and Roman as the new bloodline. Like, they're the new and improved bloodline. It's mainly just them with the other two in the background. Whoa, nice. And they could always down the line eventually have one of them betray the other one. Oh. Whoa. I botched that. Quite frankly, I pushed the wrong button. Oh, my words. Big gorilla press slam. I think Seth needs... I know it's the workhorse title, I get that. But you make these titles feel like the main event, the big one, by having that champion beat huge names. I know he's beaten the likes of... he's beaten the likes of Drew McIntyre, and he's beaten the likes of AJ Styles, and he's beaten the likes of Shinsuke Nakamura. But where's the wins over past legends, over huge superstars? Iconic says, how about a fatal four-way for both titles? I don't think that would be the worst thing. The only problem is we've only just united the other two titles. If what was the point in making the world title if they just reunite them again? If that was the point all along, was to do that, then fair enough. That's great. But I don't know if it was or not. Oh. I mean, as I get you saying, mate, it's a joke, but at the same time, there would be some benefit to it. But yeah, I just think we will have to wait and see. I almost don't want to know. I mean, obviously, I can't help but guess But I just don't want to know what they're going to do because it feels, for once, genuinely interesting and surprising. And that is rare these days in wrestling. Because there's so many dirt sheets and internet, online stuff. Oh, well, that was a crap way to break the table. But we'll take it. Braun with the win.
Here is your winner, Braun Breaker.
That puts these two at 1 win apiece. Rivalry up to level 2. I know, I was trying to hit something more impressive through the table. It's also just caught the edge, which was a bit lame, but yeah, setting up Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes. For some reason, I seem to just be compelled to set up Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes at everything I do. Okay. I'm going to try and give the belt to China. But basically what happened at WrestleMania, we had China and Alexa Bliss, who are the women's tag team champions, versus Queen Zelina and Trish Stratus, with Trish Stratus as the women's title. And we said that both titles were on the line. China and Alexa Bliss won. So I'm going to have them two face off now to see who the women's champion is. Iconic says he's on NXT in my universe mode. Braun Breaker, yeah, well, he hasn't been cut, has he? I don't think he's officially on the main roster yet. I think it's very implied. But it's not official yet. No, he isn't yet. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, there's still a while to go till WrestleMania. We've still got Elimination Chamber to come.
And from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Okay, let's get this started. Come on. We've still got 2 weeks worth of Raw to set up after this as well. Okay, women's title on the line. Crowning a new champion between two tag team partners. Alexa Bliss has been the dominant champion. Iconic, yeah, this is to determine a new women's champion. So what happens is at the end of the season, after WrestleMania on MyGm mode, you lose all legends. They all go. And you only choose like 2 wrestlers that you keep. So because Trish Stratus, she was my women's champion, because she's down as a legend, she just disappeared from the roster, so I didn't have a women's champion. So these two, who were the women's tag team champions, are facing off to see who gets that distinction. The reason I've gone with China is because Alexa Bliss was the champion for a very long time. It's probably like the last 2 seasons, effectively. So, thought let's give it some. Let's try. I mean, I could still lose, by the way, but let's try and give the audience something a little bit different. China, big forearm. Oh, going for a sidewalk slam. No. Looked like a sidewalk slam. Now it's up straight over into a body slam. And vertical suplex. Alexa Bliss is being, well, I say being devoured here, but she does seem to know how to make a comeback. Iconic says, I haven't tried MyGm mode yet, but I'm going to try it. I enjoy it. It's probably the mode I play most, at least online. Like, offline, I will do the sort of showcase mode. I don't really do that much online. Online, I do the MyGM mode. I don't really do the universe mode, like I think you were saying you do the universe mode. But that's quite good, actually. I actually quite like it when other people play different game modes, because sort of means on streams we can sort of like promote different things, you know, and there's different places people can go to see it. Alexa Bliss looking rocked now. But given that she is like around a quarter of the size of China, that is not too surprising. Meanwhile, China is around the quarter of the size of China. Well, up on her feet now. Picks her up. Oh my word. Power bomb. Brutal. Whoa. Counter. Absolutely impressive as hell. Although, oh, Alexa Bliss may regret that little pose. Pedigree. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. It was a good performance from Alexa Bliss. Iconic says, Lita and Chyna are my Raw Women's Tag Team Champions. That is a proper legendary team there. She will and did. Lita's another, and I loved Lita. Especially when she was sort of connected with the Hardy Boys. That Team Extreme combo was just so cool. And I liked how she wasn't like, they weren't always having to protect her. You know, they were in her corner and she was in theirs. She wasn't like a valet. She was part of their team. And there was even like a few of the ladder matches and cage matches she got involved in, with Edge and Christian, the TLC matches. Yeah, all very good. Oof, Rock versus Edge for you there. Gonna simulate Smackdown shows. You will notice they will generally batter me during the weeks. But then when it's the pay-per-views, that's where we really focus on it. Iconic says the Hardy Boys are my favourite. Got a lot of favourites, dude. I love the Hardy Boys. Like that sort of TLC peak period was my prime time as a wrestling fan. When you had like the Hardys, Edge, Christian, the Dudleys, Kurt Angle, Rob Van Dam. It's just awesome times. Hey, you have as many favourites as you want, mate. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I couldn't pick a favourite wrestler. Genuinely couldn't. I've got hundreds of wrestlers. Well, that's probably a slight exaggeration. Not by much, but it is a slight exaggeration. I've got so many wrestlers that I would say I'm a big fan of, and yeah. Wow, how's that? There's the real bloodline. Yokozuna, Umaga, and Rikishi there in a row. What we got here is book a show where every match has a different match type. Well, we've got Extreme Rules as the next pay-per-view, so we'll definitely do that. Okay. we've booked all that. Alrighty then. So let's have Cody versus X-Pac, and we will have Logan Paul interfere. Iconic says, are you streaming the pay-per-view today? No, I usually sort of alternate rounds. So, like, I'll do a stream where I do, like, the 4 episodes of Raw. And then I'll do a separate stream, like, a day or 2 later, where I do the pay-per-view. But what I will do at the end of this one is show you what the pay-per-view will look like. So we'll set it up on the stream here so you'll know what matches will happen and stuff. No, I didn't say I was going to quit. Calm down. So yeah, that'll let's have John Cena versus Booker T there. Fabulous, says Iconic. I'm glad to be fabulous. A backstage brawl. Oh, I know what we'll do. We're gonna turn Alexa Bliss heel for the rivalry. Ricochet versus Kevin Nash. Backstage brawl. There you go. Get the NWO represented here. Need another tag team. Jeez. Suppose we've got the NWO. I think we need a face tag team. We got any tag teams here? Alexa is a heel in your universe. Yeah. I think Alexa, I mean, I love Alexa Bliss, but I think she works better as a heel. Personal opinion. I think it's just what she does, how she does her best work. Yum. I mean, at some point I'm signing Razor Ramon. That's as Razor Ramon, not Scott Hall, because I've had him as Scott Hall in the NWO and all that, but that Razor Ramon, classic bad guy Razor Ramon, it's just so cool. But we'll leave that for now. Yeah, she's strong as a heel, and it just fits her. It just fits her really well. Oh, yeah, I don't actually have any other heel females, so let's have a look. Have we got any heel females? Michin? Not that excited at Michin, if I'm honest. I will have a look at the next week and see if there's any other females to sign. Who've we got here? Let's give Stone Cold Steve Austin a match. Let's just have him stun this dude out of his boots. That's going to have a run in. Yeah, go on. We'll just do that. We'll do that. China can call out Alexa Bliss. There we go. Boom. Alrighty. So we are going to play this one. This is a non-title match. So I'll go as Booker T. At the pay-per-view, I'm probably going to go Cena. Let him get his win in the title match. But just because I play as someone does not mean they actually win. Brahaho! Don't know why I make that noise. Iconic says, be right back. No worries, mate. No worries. Thank you for being here at all.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring
There's our champion, who at WrestleMania beat Hulk Hogan to retain his title.
And his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
There's some man who brought the United States title to WWE. He was the United States champion with WCW during the invasion and brought it to the WWE. It was eventually united, merged, I believe, with the Intercontinental title. But it was then brought back as the WWE United States Championship. But this is the man that brought that belt in. Big clothesline. Right away, Booker T asserting some dominance over one Jonathan Cena. Leap over the top rope. Booker T absolutely on fire here. He is bringing the Harlem Heat. Oh, and a clothesline. Looks like what went on in that backstage brawl was not a one-off. These two clearly have legitimate beef with each other. Booker T, counter, boot, and knee shot before slamming the Invisible One himself to the ground. Sidewalk slam. Booker T, incredible. Whoa, boots him. Already comes off the rope. There's the kick. Booker T absolutely asserting himself here, targeting the legs now of Cena. Oof. Booker T slams the knee in. John Cena's going to be struggling to stand at this rate. And now he gets up straight into a bookend by Booker T. 1, 2, and it's a kick out. Just about. Big kick. One more time. It is absolutely... Whoa. Cena with a counter. Sit out slam. Booker T looked like he had this match won. Whoa. Big power bomb. Hooks the legs. He's got him rocked up. 1, 2. And it's a 3. Booker T has absolutely squashed the United States champion. Can you dig that? Sucker. Because I think Booker T can. And at Extreme Rules, I think that makes it clear. Booker T versus John Cena for the United States Championship. I think so. Rivalry grows. A bit of a promo there. Okay, this is our backstage brawl. The NWO continuing to run roughshod over the rest of the WWE. Oof. Kevin Nash. Oh my word. Ricochet, who had himself a fantastic win recently, is being brought back down to earth by the brutality of the NWO. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's not going to work for you, Ricochet. Not here. Not against Kevin Nash. Oh, he leapt up through the actual kendo stick. Big clothesline, though. And now, instead of a kendo stick, it's a steel chair. I don't think it's an improvement. And I definitely don't think it's an improvement in the circumstances. Although Ricochet hits a DDT. Oh my word. Pick up. All the way up. Even further up. Whoa. Right hands. There are some really awkward and uncomfortable sounds coming out of this. Oh, big steel chair shot by Ricochet. Oh, drops. Big sexy himself, Kevin Nash. Oh, Kevin Nash falls down to the ground, and now the big man looks hurt. And now he's the one running away. Not looking so brave all of a sudden. Oh! It was a race between two people with big, heavy signs to use. Oh my word. Oh, throws Ricochet onto the back of that car. And now he's carrying him over, oh my word, towards the other car. Oh, Ricochet. Oh my word, Ricochet has Nash up. Oh my word. How the hell did Ricochet navigate that move on someone twice his size in pretty much every direction? Oh, jeez. Nash up, turns, and powerbomb breaks the car in about 3 places. Now, powerbomb again. Jackknife this time. Oh, jeez. If Ricochet wasn't finished before... Well, apparently he's not finished still. Up towards an ambulance now. Oh, whoa. Nash is back. It just seemed to go. It looks like Kevin Nash has had enough of Ricochet. This'll be another jackknife here on the street. I don't know if Ricochet is going to want to face Kevin Nash again. The NWO are spreading nothing but chaos here. Yeah, we're definitely going Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Stone Cold for this one. Welcome back, dude. Good to see you.
The following contest is
You're just in time for Stone Cold Steve Austin
to the ring from Victoria.
to open a can of ass whooping. What happened was we had a backstage brawl between Kevin Nash and Ricochet, which Ricochet,
Imperium from South Tyrol,
with Ricochet decimating.
and 20 pounds. Giovanni.
Well, no, Ricochet just got decimated. This is not proper Imperium Da Vinci. I wonder if they have a match, the proper entrance. Well, there's apparently only room for one bald, tough son of a bitch in WWE. And Stone Cold does not want that man to be Giovanni Vinci. Whoa. What the hell was that, you douchebag? Oh, he just, what? That was just hilarious. Giovanni Vinci just did a whole big running, leaping off the middle rope, and then just face plant for no discernible reason. Stone Cold is that tough SOB. Yeah, he is. By the way, like, Stone Cold Steve Austin had a fantastic brawl with Kevin Owens the other year at WrestleMania. I would not put it past Stone Cold Steve Austin to have a match at WrestleMania this year. It'd be quite cool to have like a sort of like if there was like a tag team match with like a couple of legends like Stone Cold and a couple of others in. Dummy. That would be pretty cool. I wouldn't actually be against Stone Cold versus Seth either. Or maybe just Stone Cold in a... They should do something like when they did at WrestleMania 17, long time ago. They did sort of gimmick battle royal. So all the people with like silly, funny gimmicks were in it. But they could do something like that, but about it not being necessarily a comedy thing. Just like a big old brawl. And of course, Stone Cold should win it. Oh, you think Giovanni Vinci is that guy? All right, well. Or you think he's the dummy? Comes off the ropes. Oh, there it is. Boom, 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 and another one. Now he is setting up. The can is opened. The whoop-ass is out. And I think that is it. He's the dummy, yeah. Well, that dummy is done.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't give us a rivalry there. There is no need for that to be a rivalry. Lots of squeaks and screams there. Alrighty, so... Oh my word! 6! The former X-Pac or 1-2-3 Kid has just got a win over the WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. Well, look at that. Okay. And we're going to do one more week of Raw, and then we are going to set up the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Cheat code, select a superstar. Oh, they've stolen Bron Breakker. I hate this card that he can use. So they've stolen Bron Breakker. Okay. So we're going to stop them from being able to use... What? Oh, it can't be used the week before. Okay, we'll veto them from using that player. Yeah, so basically there's a card they can use. So you have these cards that you can buy, and some of them that you just have. So Kurt Angle always has the Heart of Gold card, which means all charity promos are free. Xavier Woods has a cheat code card, and it basically means that he can steal a wrestler from my show, which is infuriating. It's not just because you lose the wrestler, but because, like, we've just spent 2 weeks building up a rivalry between Bron Breakker and Rob Van Dam. So now that rivalry is just gone, just disappeared. And I don't even get the money back I paid for him with. I mean, we could get Seth Rollins in as a potential replacement. I know, it's gutting, mate. Ooh, heel Lita. We'll take heel Lita. Will be interesting. Well, okay. Well, we're just gonna press forward. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to have a fatal four-way main event to get in the Extreme Rules feel. John Cena, Booker T, Kevin Nash, Ricochet. Boom. Hang on. So is Bron Breakker still there? Yes, I've still got him. Unless it's that he takes him after this show. All right, then. Well, in that case, we will do a one-on-one match. Rob Van Dam can get a solid win over him. And then, mind you, there's not really any... Oh, do you know what we could do? I'm going to be a complete douchebag here. Gonna give them a backstage brawl, and I'm gonna absolutely batter Bron Breakker, hopefully to the point that he's injured, and then they have nothing to use, because I am going to be that much of a do. You think they take him after the pay-per-view? If it's after the pay-per-view, that's okay. But we'll see. Call out. Cody calls him out. We will have Alexa Bliss calling out China. We'll do a charity one again, just to keep that run going. Ooh. She can have a match with Brie Bella, but we get the interference from Nikki Bella. And let's do Stone Cold versus Logan Paul for interference from X-Pac. Because what we might try and do is set up the NWO versus Ricochet and Austin in a random as hell tag team match. Okay. So, backstage brawl. let's basically kill Bron Breakker. Just absolutely sabotage him. Just because I'm gutted, because I was really looking forward to having them be a proper rivalry. And I was going to carry it over, not just this next pay-per-view, but then the one after. And even consider putting their rivalry in the mix with John Cena's US title. But if Bron Breakker is going to be stolen... Iconic says, I wish they never took the promo from the universe mode. Yeah, I'll be honest. I never really like it when they take things away from a game. You know, if something's there that people don't want to use, they don't have to use it. But they keep sort of... They should always be adding stuff, not taking stuff away. Like someone commented that in 2K24... the ambulance match and the casket match is in there. And I was buzzing about that. I'm really excited. Oh, no. I didn't say go down, Van Dam. Get back up. Get back up there. But someone pointed out rightly, well, actually, they should never have taken that match out in the first place. It should always have been in there, which is true. It's like when they update the roster. Updating the roster doesn't make the roster better. Not always. I remember one year I had the game, and it had like Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, the Hardys, Edge, Christian, Rob Van Dam, like all these Triple H, all these awesome guys. But it also had like Batista, Randy Orton, and John Cena as smaller names than they became, but they were in there. And then the next mode, they was like, oh, it's the roster's all updated. And I was like, yeah, it is. So there's no Kurt Angle, no Brock Lesnar, no Hardy Boys, no Edge and Christian. And the ones that are now the top stars, like Batista, Randy Orton, and John Cena, well, they were in the one before. So that's not actually an improvement. So for me, yeah. Oh, jeez. Bron Breakker. Frog splash off the top. Wasn't really a frog splash, but you know what I mean. Ouch. And he is just left sprawled on that bit of broken metal. Van Dam. Oh, Bron Breakker, though. Fighting back. It is such a shame that he's going to go to Smackdown. Oh, got him. Oof. Clothesline. Picks up that shovel thing. Oh, into the skull. Iconic says, I'm sad that the Hardy Boys are not in 2K23 or 24. But you can download versions of them. They're actually in AEW Fight Forever. But it's not the same. Oof. And another power bomb. Rob Van Dam with the win. Hello, Gaming Lords 04. How you doing, big guy? I hope you are doing well. Let's see how that one goes. Iconic, the Gaming Lord 04, the other guy who's in the chat right now. He's the guy I told you about who I'm often in his streams as well. So you can often, if you I don't know if you want to, but if you want to check out the Gaming Lords channel as well, you can often find me there as well. I'll be chatting away in his comment section too. Yeah, you gotta love Rob Van Dam, mate. Rob Van Dam was awesome.
1, 2, bring that back.
Looks like we're gonna get a Lita and Bella rivalry. Awesome.
1, 2.
And are we gonna get a Stone Cold? 6 rivalry. No, we're not. Iconic says I'm going to go and check it out. Nice one. Yeah, he does a lot of Destiny 2 and Resident Evil, Spider-Man, just loads of different things. But I'll be off and over there. Do you know what? I'm going to go completely random in this one. Boom. Alrighty. Last match. Ooh. The Invisible Man. Big old John Cena. Big match John, the Peacemaker himself. Salute. Our United States champion. I do love that t-shirt. It's also 8-bit graphics, 16-bit graphics one. Game and Lord is playing. I'm playing as John Cena, man. I must admit, I'm developing a sort of an ironic love for John Cena these days. Now he's not around all the time. Iconic says, hello, Gaming Lords. Oh. Booker. Formerly known as King Booker. You notice in his art down the bottom it says Booker T 5 times. That's because he's a five-time WCW champion. Overall, a 6-time world champion because he also won the title in WWE. Had a big rivalry with Batista, now known as Drax the Destroyer. Game and Lord said, assuming the music is off because of copyright. I actually can hear the music. Can you guys not hear the music? Wow, I didn't know that. I thought you guys could hear the music. That's really embarrassing now, because there's been loads of times I've been full on singing the song. Or I was just thinking how many times I've just been doing like the guitar solos and everything, and no one else can hear it. Oh, that's bad. Oh my word. Well, thanks for pointing that out, Game and Lords. The music is on. It's weird. So the music's on, and I've not got it on streamer. I've got it. I don't know. Is my answer. I turned it so that the music is on, and yet it's not on, so I can hear it. In the last version of the game, I could hear the music, but others couldn't. I mean, if that's why I haven't been getting flagged with copyrights, then good. So, I'll take it. John Cena clotheslines Kevin Nash with a big old slam. Iconic says, I noticed it when I watch my own stream. Yeah, you do wrestling stuff as well, don't you, mate? Game and Lord says Saber's hearing voices in his head. Well, they counsel me and they understand. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. Bit of Randy Orton there. Whoa. All right. Ricochet, calm down, man. What the hell's he doing? Oh, he just face planted me into that table. Oh, jeez. Ricochet may actually get the upset win here, but instead of getting it over Kevin Nash, he might get it over the United States champion. Oh, my word. Game and Lords, Iconic is a fellow YouTuber, doing stuff on his channel. Yeah, this is a non-title match. I quite like doing the non-title matches on the shows, and then Oh, and then saving the title match for the pay-per-views. Whoa. Although we might have an early dart here. Spears Booker T through the table. That was quick. The table matches are always quick, though, because they're so easy to win. Granted, they're also really easy to lose. John Cena with the win going into Extreme Rules. Okay. So, we're going to set it up. Going to skip through SmackDown's nonsense. It was ridiculously quick, wasn't it, man? Okay. All right. Screw you, SmackDown. Let's see how good you are when it comes to the pay-per-view, eh? No. Oh, it was a power card. I thought they'd vetoed one of my champions. Contracts up. Yeah, we'll keep him around. So, yeah, he's stolen a Braun Breaker. Oh, sorry, Austin. Okay. So, Extreme Rules. We are gonna have main event Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE title. And of course, Extreme Rules. That's the main event. It's got to be. We are gonna have Alexa Bliss versus China. Nah, we're gonna go Fatal 4-Way, and make it a Falls Count Anywhere match, and we'll put Nikki Bella and Lita in there for the women's title. That is an all-star women's title lineup. Alexa Bliss, China, Nikki Bella, and Lita. Hot damn. That's beautiful. Beautiful, I tell you. What else are we going to go with? Oh, TLC. Yes, I think we'll have a TLC. Booker T versus John Cena for the United States Championship. What other matches have we got down here? We sort of need to crown tag team champions. So I say tag team champions. Steel cage, though. And we're going to go Six and Kevin Nash versus Ricochet and Stone Cold for the tag team titles. What other match? Have we got any other matches? Rob Van Dam needs a match. I don't really want to give him one of these goobers, though. What's that? Come on, there's got to be. Is there someone we can sign that would make a good match for Rob Van Dam? None of them. That just looks lame. Rob Van Dam versus... I mean, none of these scream a Rob Van Dam match either. Let's see, what type of fighter is Rob Van Dam? So he's a fighter and he's a good guy. So we need a bad guy bruiser. Oh, Batista again, maybe? Oh, Vader. It's time. It's Vader time. Rob Van Dam versus Vader. And we are going to make it... Oh, jeez. A last man standing match? An Iron Man match? We could go with a submission match. Oof, we haven't done that before. There we go. Iconic says, I love how you have Lita and China against each other. And I have them as a tag team. Yeah. Who knows? We could maybe put them as a tag team eventually. We'll have to wait and see. Alrighty, charity match. Not charity match. Charity promo for Nikki ASH. A advertising one for Giovanni Vinci. And another advertising one for Ludwig Kaiser. Don't know why they all sound like Dracula. That's weird. And Brie Bella. Power cards. Oh, yes, we'll buy a little bit of TLC. We're going to veto their champion for the next show. We are going to use the TLC card. We are going to use the submission match card. So that will make all of those matches have higher ratings. So, before we wrap up, let's have a look again. Iconic says, I love Dracula. Hey, who doesn't love a bit of Dracula? Although he does suck. Haha. Sorry, bad joke. Okay, Falls Counts Anywhere match. Women's Championship. It is going to be Alexa Bliss versus the Women's Champion Chyna versus Nikki Bella versus Lita. That is basically like 20 plus years of the top women wrestlers in one match. Falls Count Anywhere. Then we have got a submission match between two of the most brutal, hard-hitting and extreme fighters of all time, Rob Van Dam and the man called Vader. Dracula does suck. Then we have a random-ass tag team title match inside of a steel cage. It is the NWO, Six and Kevin Nash versus the Bionic Baldies, Ricochet and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And next up, TLC United States Championship on the line. John Cena versus the man that already has 2 wins over him, Booker T. Booker. And in the main event, it is the man of the hour. The Gaming Lord 04 says, I drank a beer. I don't know if that's just you trying to sound like Stone Cold Steve Austin, or you just outing yourself as saying, hey, I'm about to do a stream and I'm going to be drunk during it. Either one sounds interesting, though. So, yeah, when this stream ends, I don't know, Gaming Lords, are you currently doing a stream or are you going to be doing a stream later? If you are going to be doing a stream, I will try and make my way over there. Iconic, if you want to join us, feel free to check out the Gaming Lords channel. Give him a subscribe if you want to. When he does his stream, I will probably appear in the chat there. And you'll have... Jeez, guys. Really? I've got one person saying he's going to be drinking, but he's not going to be drunk, and the other one saying he's having a blunt. Ah! Okay. I'm just gonna make some food. just be boring. And then our main event for Extreme Rules will be Cody Rhodes, the man of the hour, the son of a plumber, the American Nightmare versus the social media sensation, Logan Paul, for the WWE title. Extreme Rules. Extreme. Awesome. Looking forward to that one. You're going to do it later, a stream. Okay. I'm glad you clarified, because a minute there I thought you meant you were going to do a blunt later as well. I was like, dude. I should make this clear, by the way, Iconic, just so you know, the Gaming Lord 04 is actually my nephew as well, by the way. So when you see that we're in streams so much together, that's why. In fact, I literally posted a podcast today on my channel. Feel free to go and check it out. It's really quite interesting. And it's literally me interviewing the Gaming Lord 04 after his channel had done its second year. That's really fun. That was actually really fun to do. So feel free to go and check that out. Also, Iconic, I have given your channel a subscribe as well. So I can't promise I catch loads of streams. I don't go into too much detail, but I work in healthcare. So my hours can be a little bit all over the place and stuff. But I will always try and pop on if I see we're doing a stream and give it a thumbs up and say a quick hello anyway. So that's the end of the stream, guys. I might actually chant. You're very welcome, Iconic. No worries at all, mate. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. I hope you enjoy it. I might actually do another stream later on tonight playing the NHL 24, playing as the Mighty Ducks. Who knows? If Gaming Lord 04, when you're doing your stream later, mate, I will try and jump into the comments. Iconic, if you subscribe or you're on the Gaming Lord's channel as well, hopefully I'll see you in the comments section, mate. It'll be good to carry on chatting to you. It's been an absolutely lovely stream, genuinely. Gaming Lord, thank you very much for swinging by. Really appreciate it as always. Look forward to chatting to you later. Iconic, thanks for being here, mate. It's been a pleasure. He says, I'm also going to do a stream later. Well, I will try my best to swing by. I'm not sure how long I stay in streams, but I will try and stop by. I'll always give a thumbs up, have a little bit of a chat where I can. And hopefully I can see what you're doing on the wrestling games on your channel too. So see you later, guys. Thanks for being here. Have an awesome weekend, whatever you're doing. If I don't get to speak to you again, I hope everything goes fantastic over the weekend. And Iconic, this is your first time hearing my classic saying at the end of every stream, take the high ground.